First up at 5:30 yesterday in Grand Rapids, political reporter Rick Albin sat down to talk with Governor Gretchen Whitmer about a number of issues as the year comes to an end. One topic that came up was the 2024 election and what impact Michigan's new, earlier than ever, primary date might mean.
The conversation centers around the governor's excitement about moving Michigan's primary earlier in the cycle, but when questioned why that matters, given what appears to be a foregone conclusion of that primary, particularly for Democrats, the governor had some interesting observations.
Whatever the partisanship was or wasn't like in this past year, it's liable to be ramped up in 2024. It's a presidential election year. Everybody in the state house is going to be up for an election. Depending on what a judge says, there may be some Senate seats that are up for an election too. So this could be a pretty big and pivotal year, though my words, not yours. It would appear, at least at this moment, that the presidential concept or the presidential part of that election may not be terribly exciting from the standpoint of competition, because as we sit here right now, it would appear that the two people at the head of the ticket have pretty much been selected. Would you agree with that? And does that take some of the pressure off of this election cycle?
No, I would just say you never know. You know, Michigan's going to have an early primary. It's about time, frankly, when we watch small states that don't have as big a stake as we do in Michigan cull the field before we ever get an opportunity to weigh in. So February 27th, we'll have the Michigan primary. Michiganders are going to be the ones who are going to tell us what the field looks like. But I think, like every election, it'll be a spirited election. I think that'll be a competitive election. That's kind of who we are in Michigan, and I think that's actually probably a healthy thing. But we'll be inundated, I'm confident.
Well, in fairness, Governor, there isn't a field when it comes to Democrats. I mean, there's Joe Biden, and then anybody else that's got 6%. So, I mean, that primary, if it stays as it is today.
Yes, an incumbent president usually is the nominee.
And for the Republicans, they're only selecting a small percentage of their delegates. So I get it. I understand. As a reporter, I love the idea that Michigan is going earlier. Just seems to me that in 2024, it may not be quite that big a deal.
Well, in 2028, it'll be open on both sides, and I'm sure it'll be mayhem. But it does look like we might know who the two candidates are. But like I said, you never know until the voters speak, and Michigan's finally going to have our voice heard louder, earlier, and I think that's going to be a good thing for us in the long run.
And as you say, you never know.